see how many tune in. Bit of a different video going on. A lot of it, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, will be done with my earplugs in, and it'll be done in probably silence. It won't be much commentary from me. There won't be much dialogue from me, and I just want to get that up front done, because the point is, let's get these earplugs, well, I may not need them straight away, is that we're doing some work, and we promised to do some work live. We really did. So we got a couple of Acro props ready, well, 3 of them. The first thing we're going to do is put the Acro props in place, and then I've started, I'm not sure if you can see, I've started stitch drilling along there, up there, along the top, and I need to continue the stitch drilling across there. And then what are we going to do next? We're going to take the window out, we're going to take the door out. Hello, how are we all doing? So we've got 33 people in live. Is this the garden? No, this is something else. This is the bar and the kitchen upgrade. A bar and kitchen upgrade for you. So if you can hit the like button down below, if you can hit that like button down below, if you can get people in watching this video, that'd be great. Hello Steve, how we doing? So yeah, of course, it's the middle of the day. I understand a lot of people out doing their thing, earning a crust and all that stuff. But if you're around, if you're able to watch this, then absolutely cool. We got some drinks for us today. Not alcoholic, unfortunately. Yeah, we got some black currant and whatnot. But I just thought, it's a beautiful day. It really is a beautiful day. I just thought I'd show you. This is a bit of a kind of a like experimental video, I suppose. Experimental video, just to see if it works. If it doesn't work, if people are really not that interested, then I won't put these in yet. Then I probably won't bother with another one. I'm couch sick. It's 8:20 p.m. Oh, Smith City product reviews. That's a real shame. So the first thing we're going to do then, get the old gloves on. Hit that like button down below. Hit that like button down below. Get it liked. The more people like it, the more people watch it. Goggles. Right, where are we? We're over there. I'm wondering if this, yeah, it should be in shot. Let's get over here then. I'm not getting any younger, I tell you. Not getting any blooming younger. Sticking an Acro up's hard work these days. Blooming heck. I haven't put an Acro up for about 4 years and I'm like, what am I doing? Right. That's one Acro prop up. So I'll grab an Acro prop now if you haven't seen an Acro prop. What these big mighty things do, and they weigh a ton. They literally weigh a ton, and they need to weigh a ton. I got a scaffold board. See the scaffold board on the ceiling there? Scaffold board on the ceiling. Acro prop underneath. This could be a disaster. Please tell me what I've done. What? I phoned everyone me. Right, the next thing, we need to get one now right in the blooming middle where that ladder is. Right, we'll have to move a ladder out of the way a minute. You'll be able to see this one a bit better. What is it? Everything's stuck. Here we go, there's another one. Have a rest. We got any comments? Let me take my glove off, see if we got any comments. Comments, no, don't try this at home, people. I hope you're doing your beer reviews after this. If you're here, please tell us you've done this kind of thing before. So, carpenter by trade, made my way to a site manager, but always loved this kind of Victorian kind of stuff, like, you know, because they built things properly. This wall here is like this thick. It's this thick. It's 400 millimeters thick. Proper thick wall. Always love beer. So it's a big one. It's a big one. We've had drawings drawn up for it. We've got the permission from the council. It's doing it now. And I tell you, do you know when you get older? What time we expect the roof to... do you know when you get older? It's funny, I was quite like... It will. This is going to be flipping brutal. It really will. But in my 20s, right, I took out the wall to the side here, put a massive set of French doors in. Didn't bat an eyelid. Did not bat an eyelid. Got it done. The plans come through. It was all agreed by the council. And then I had this like moment where I was like, oh, here's the cat, these animals. I got animals now, so I never used to have animals before. Cats coming in and out and that sort of thing. Yes, right, I gotta let the cat in a minute. Right, come on in, you get in here. Go on in there. Right. Yeah, the plans come through and I have had this moment of ever since. So last week, I thought I'm going to get a load of beer reviews filmed. Put in the back burner type of thing so that I can do this, and then it's almost like it was almost like a situation of, oh, I gotta do it now, I gotta do it. So that's where I'm at, really. That's where I'm at. I'm at this critical point where I'm all prepped. Get a 10% beer down here, get it done in no time. So we got the steels. I'm not sure if you can see the steels. Can you see this? Oh, there they are. Look, you can just see. Can you just see the steels there? Just over there. 3 steels to go in. And these 3 steels, they've got to be bolted together as well. They've got to be bolted together with thread bar, which, I mean, blooming heck, like, in its own, that's about right. In its own case, it's, that's going to be difficult enough. But anyway, let's get this last, so what I'm hoping today, I'm hoping to stitch drill the rest of that piece out above. I'm hoping to get that window out there. And I'm hoping to take the door and the door frame out there, just in preparation for the, oh, and I got a big drill bit as well. Look at this. Look at that. That's going to go through corner, all the way through into the house so that I can, it gives me an idea of where I am on the inside as well, because I've got to take the whole damn thing out. Right, so let's get this last Acro prop up then. Am I in shot? Yes, I'm in shot. Have I got my hammer? No, I haven't got my hammer. Right. Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah. Here's a postman banging on the window. They don't bang on doors in Wales, they bang on windows. Oh, amazing, mate. On a cruise, also. Amazing. You just have to go for me. That's all the effort. I've been. Really? Good. Yeah, no, I think I did it for older. I know. I'm starting up. And ta-da, mate. Ta-da. That Benek, man. I look through the front window in Wales and bang your window. I could be up to anything. I could be sticking Acros up in the house. Ooh. This one's a bit tight. I'll do, that's not going anywhere. Forgot to mop my damn, and look at that now. Postman knocked, took my gloves off. Dirty hands now. Good luck with the work, sorry. Where's the comments gone? Change it all the time, YouTube, don't they? They change it all. Why can't I just tap a screen and see the comments anymore? Simon is clearly bored. This is why he does smash every part of the house. Yeah. All the way in Auckland, New Zealand, use a spring, use a Sprite, line, brown, red line. I make some good beers. Good luck with a step by step, mate. Exactly, yeah, step by step. So. Acros are up. Cats are making a noise, as they would do. Next thing is to carry on. Get my ladders. And carry on stitch drilling. Now this is going to be loud. So we're gonna add ear protector. What could possibly go wrong? Who knows? What we quenching our first with side? Not today, unfortunately, not today. I was thinking about it. I was thinking of cracking a lager, but no, it'd be silly, wouldn't it? It'd be blooming silly to do something like that. Right. So next thing now. Gardening gloves these are. Leather gardening gloves from Aldi, from Lidl. Blooming great. Concrete all over them. STS drill. STS drill's broken. Bit just comes out the end. Should really buy a new one, but I can't afford one. So this is going to be loud, this bit. Woo! I'm not sure if you can see that circle there. See that little circle there? Used to be a big vent years ago for the central heating. Remember the old square vents? They were like 12 inches by 12 inches. And that's what that was. So I'm going through block work at the moment, and there's part of the block work where there's nothing there. And you're like, ooh, you're firing the drill into the wall type of thing. Thanks very much for the super chat, by the way. Thank you very much. Really, really kind of much appreciated. $5 Australian. That helped us a lot in our ventures, actually. There's nothing left in here. Oh, soft. Working around this Acro is like trying to get around it. I think we're there. Whew. I do fancy a pint now, I really do. I really do. Maybe I can... You can see the stitch drilling, like each one, hole by hole by hole. Whew. Blooming dusty as well. Let me watch this all working. Richard K, you're having a beer, you mate, you're having a beer. Right, hit that like button down below. Hit that like button down below. We'll just see how this goes. It could be the worst live stream ever, couldn't it? It could be. This one, yeah. This one, yeah. It could be the worst live stream in the world, you know, but I just thought I'd give it a go. You never know what's going to work on YouTube. I did that live stream during the 2019 thing and poof, it went wild. Absolutely wild. Everybody's watching it. And you see a lot of people on YouTube doing these like 2 years in 24-minute refurbishment videos, don't you? But like the amount of work that goes into this sort of thing is much more than like meets the eye. You can cover everything in like a half-hour video of a whole 2-year renovation, you know. I hope you're drinking John's. I do with the John. I'm looking a bit sweaty, ain't I, already? It's warm in here. It's 19 degrees in here. It's it is warm. Right, hopefully you got a bit more of a better view now. Just stitch drilling. I got the little last bit of stitch drilling to do from there to there. And then we'll take the window out, then we'll take the door out. It's more swearing. bit of tennis elbow going on as well. I bet it's incredible. Stitch drilling, stitch drill, stitch drill, stitch drill. I'm nearly there really. Where that renders off has already been stitch drill. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I just got a little bit more to go. But I'm hot. I'm flipping hot now. I tell you what, if you do it this way, it takes a lot longer. If I got a disc cutter there, if I got a disc cutter in there, there'd be flipping dust everywhere. You know, you'd have it out in half an hour type of thing, but there'd be mess everywhere, dirt everywhere, dust. The way I'm doing it, bit by bit, there's dust all over the screen, there's dust in my lungs, and then paper things. You can tell me what you want about them paper dust masks, they're rubbish, they don't work. they don't work. The point is, if you do it this way, there's a lot less mess. There's a lot less mess. I mean, I can grab a bottle now. I'll grab one of these old Ponty bottles. There's a small layer of dust. Well, quite a large layer actually. But you know, it's not like a great big, there ain't no bloody messing about with angle grinders and it's discs spinning around at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I went to, I always remember as an apprentice, I went to this health and safety thing. And they were saying, oh, you know, these discs can break. And if these discs break, like, yeah, Lewis Paddy, that's the way. Yeah, they can break up in 1,000,000 pieces at 200 miles an hour. That's no fun, is it? That's no fun. Right, tennis elbow still playing me up a little bit, but I got about half hour, another half hour. If you can stick with me, we'll take a window out then. A couple more big. Oh, we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Oh, do I even need to put them big draw bits through? I don't even think I need to do that, to be honest. We'll have a look. We'll have a look in a minute. Oh. Always the same, innit? Got to the last one, I got the blooming drill stuck. Drill stuck in the blooming wall. Trying to say, taking on a little bit of wall, kind of like getting a plummet into it. Yeah. Got it. Oh, right. Right, I can hear you now. Oh, right, okay. That's the stitch drilling done. I think we sweep up now. Get a brush out here, sweep up. Hello from Mozambique. How are we doing out there? How are we doing? Little out of breath. Because when I was on the sites, it was all 110, all leaded stuff. Apparently now you go on a building site these days, everything's battery. Probably one of the reasons why I don't go on the big sites anymore is because all of my stuff is like, it's pretty decent, Makita stuff, but it's all really old. And apparently now there's no cords anymore. They don't provide electricity anymore. Everything's battery. You go into, they'll have like sheds full of battery packs where people are charging their batteries. So that's that. I'll show you the floor. So you can see the blooming floor. It's take my slippers off. Don't need to. I always do this. I always think to myself, I don't want to fall over, you know. That's the last thing you want. When you've got a steel RSJ on your arm. So the last thing you want to be doing is falling over. So we'll stick it over there for now. We'll sort that out later on. Right. So next thing now, I don't need the electric anymore. Haha. So you know, when I first bought this place, and I'm saying this as a bit of a reference to myself, because when I first bought this place, I was 20 years old, and this used to be an outside area. It used to be the outside. And on a nice spring's day, I used to put a little radio on that mantle, on that little shelf there. And I used to plug the football in. Like I couldn't afford Sky Sports when I first moved in. Yeah, it was just too expensive for me. So anyway, long story short, I used to listen to football on the radio. Radio 5 Live. Whether it be Everton or Cardiff City or... So stand here with a little light on. Maybe a cold beer. About 7:45 in the evenings. Yeah, when the football was on. But it's about to go. The window is about to go. Well, now. You can... I don't have to move the camera here. You need a sort of big pronouncing hammer. You'll be there for hours. I'm all done, we're all drilled out. I can't blooming reach. Right, so nearly there. I just got to get my cordless. Here it is. Oh, damn tennis elbow. At least that's what I thought. I self-medicate myself. Self-medicate. I'm sure it's a flipping tennis elbow or something. Oh, bloody hell. I don't know what's holding this window in. I think that's silicone. There we go. Oh, I am for windows. Oh, what a mess. Do you want to see the mess? Oh my goodness me. Thing is, right, I'll do a bit of banging and then I'll spend 3 hours tidying up. Look at that. Been all over the sink. There's the, look at that, there it is. There's the old original reviews over there, look. So dark that kitchen is, see all the mould. Suffered badly with damp and mould in this house. But yeah, there we go. It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I tell you, it's so much brighter already. Can you look at that? Natural light on my face without glass window. It's so much light already. Doesn't feel so dark, but this is what we're faced with all of the time. And I just think, you know, you could mess about with that wood, you could damp proof it, you could treat it. Do you know what? I just think whack an RSJ through, right, take the damn thing out. Same with this back wall here, look at the rot. Flipping rotting, absolute under here, look, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. They were rotten. The thing is, they always take work as well, these houses. You can't leave them, you can't like leave them to their own, they'll just fall apart. They really will. So we had a grant in 1999 and the grant was for literally whole new roofs. It might as well be. It might as well be a cellar. We're underground. We're underground by 1.8 metres here. Probably when I first bought it, one of the darkest houses in Barry. And the reason for all the work, the reason for all of the walls taken down is that it's just impossible to live in the dark, like, you know. Right, cordless drill. Let's get rid of this door. Let's get shot of this door now, and we'll take the door frame out. Bit of stone just hit me on the nose. Did you see that? Funny, this door frame's only been here 4 years. 4 years or 5 years. I'm always meddling around with this place. Always. But I just wanted to get rid of the darkness, you know. Yes, it is front facing camera, everything is flip mat. Yeah. Front facing camera. We got 89 likes. Can we do 100 likes? Hit the like button down below. Hit the like button down below for 100 likes. We need 11 more likes. One more like, come on. Hit the like button down below. Hit that like, 95. Come on, here we go. 5 more likes. 5 more likes. We got a £5 super chat as well, which was fantastic. Thank you very much. Ooh, I'll give you a like if you give me one. Get a beer down here. Any beer reviews today? Chris, I did a review at 8:30 this morning. I got a nice video coming up. But yeah, 8:30 this morning I did a couple of beer reviews. 102. There we go, 102. There we go. Right, that leg's free. A couple more screw holes in this side. I must have been lazy on the other side. Don't want to do anything. Don't want to do anything. The screw bit's right, it won't go in far enough. My God, I fitted that well, didn't I? Didn't even need a screwdriver. Oh, we got one of these wiggly things. What's this? Runs with Wind, £10 super chat. Thank you very much, Runs with Wind. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I'm knackered now. Right, what have we done? Door frames out. I wanted to give the door a I wanted to take the door into the front of the house, but it's covered in dust. That side's not too bad. Okie dokie. Oh, right. 89 minutes, 90 minutes, hour and a half. That didn't take too long, did it? So hour and a half, 3 acros in place. We finished the stitch drilling. Windows out, door and door frames out. That's not bad for hour and a half, is it? I got the windowsill out now, although that's not critical. I tell you what I'd like to do. Just take a couple, just stitch drill down. Maybe take that archway out. See that little archway there? Hang on, it's all backwards, isn't it? See that little archway there? I might, I'll contemplate that. I think I'm going to put a couple of screws up into the acros because I've knocked into them a couple of times. Put the kettle on, I think I'm going to put the kettle on now. So, kettle on and tidy up, I think. I just do it in bits. So I'm going to take back garden, please. We're going to have a wheeler. Well, time for the beer. The thing is with that is that I'd like to be in a position one day where I could show you something nice going on out there. I don't know. I'm like, I think, do you know if I was, well, I mentioned this at the very start of this whole thing. If I was like in my early, say mid-20s, I did a loft conversion here in my mid-20s, and I just used to get on with it like 10, 12 hours a day. Can't do it. I'm not saying I'm like completely knackered now. Really keen. Well, you know, everyone's really keen to hear about that, but you know, out of respect, I think, for everybody, I think, that was involved in that. I'm not going to mention anything with that, you know. I'm going to keep that for a, you know. There might be a time where I don't know, maybe a steel container, rent a crane for a day, get him to crane a steel container over the roof, put a steel container in the garden. You know, like them, we see it on Grand Designs where they have like a steel container and they make a little kind of like house thing out of it. There might be scope for that in the future. I can get a 7 meter. I could get a 7 meter container in my back garden, cover it in oak or whatever, like, you know, that sort of thing. But I mean, in terms of, that's like a long-term thing. That's like, I may not even get. I'm thinking I'm probably done after this big. You can see the lintel there. So what I want to do, take that lintel out. I can use a 6x6 lintel as a padstone. See, if you're in the building game, you understand a padstone. So if I could chop that lintel out, cut it in half, 400mm, stick it in that end, and then stick another padstone up in that end, up there. Then we're concrete that in, knock out, and then we're good to go. See, there's nothing up there. There's not a lot up there. In between the gap of the window, there's not a lot up there, I think. Just contemplating. Do you know, I need a pee. I need a pee desperately. I've gone an hour and a half without a wee. I'm going to tidy up now. I'll probably come back with something. Tell me in the comments box, did you enjoy this sort of thing? Was this like my worst ever live stream? Let me know. Let me know if you're interested. But kitchen diner's well on the way now, isn't it? Kitchen diner's well on the way. Windows out. Door and the door frames out. We're well on our way. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your likes. Thanks for the super chats. Absolutely wonderful to have a couple of super chats. Really appreciate it. The most coherent live stream. Can we have a look? I think everyone wants to see the garden, man. I got a gazebo in it at the moment. Long story. I got a gazebo out there at the moment, but I enjoyed it in the background. Is the online pub coming back? You know, it's only May. I need to get this project done. If I can get this project done, then I might be able to get it valued, this place. Get it valued, and then possibly, I mean, if I'm lucky, it's all finances, isn't it? It's all finances. If I'm lucky, I might be able to get this place on the market for September, October. Get it done. Changed it forever. It'll never be a crappy old terraced house again. I've changed this beyond recognition. I don't think it can ever go back to being a crappy little terraced house. And no disrespect to anybody who lives in a crappy little terraced house. But people use these houses as stepping stones, don't they? They use them as a stepping stone to go on to like a 3-bedroom house or a semi-detached, or then if they're lucky a detached house. You know, they use these as stepping stones. And what I never just wanted it to be a stepping stone. I never just wanted it to be, because that's the reason why nobody's ever done anything to this house, is because people just use it as a stepping stone to move on to the bed. What I'm trying to achieve here is that a family moves in here. I got a family. My family kind of nearly grown up now, but we've had some wonderful times here. We live in a detached before. I had a 2-bedroom detached before, which was nice, but love where we are now. Jimbo Jones, yeah, exactly that. I just want to leave it in a position where somebody moves in here and they're proud, like, you know, they're like, oh, this is lovely. This is a lovely, big, it'll be a big house, loft conversion, big kitchen diner. It'll be a big house. But I'm trying to change perception. I'm trying to change people's perception of an area. And I've realised I can't do it all. I'll do this one and probably see where we are in October. But the point to all of this is, you asked me about a live stream. I'd like to live somewhere a lot quieter. I'd like to live in a place where, you know, I'd like to think in the summer I could do the live streams in the garden. Nice long garden with some grass and pub shed toilet thing next to me. Shout and ball like I used to do. I'd like to think we could get back to them days, but I don't think I could. I don't think I've wasted too much time here now. I've wasted too much. To be the long story, I'd love to do the live streams again. I'm doing a live stream now. I'd love to do the live streams again, but circumstances don't really allow me to, which is a shame, really, which is a real shame. But I'd like to think if we can get in a detached house somewhere, or a somewhere nice and quiet, you know, where I can do a nice live stream, then I would do it again. I'd definitely do it again. I hope you liked the video. I hope you do. There's 125 people watching. We'll be going for 100 minutes. 100 minutes. You can probably see. You can probably see, can't you? Let's just run over quickly what we've done. You can see the outline of the stitch drill in there. That lintle's going to go. That's probably my next job. Get that lintel out of there. Flipping elbow's gone though. Elbow's gone. There's something wrong. Knock it through. Pad stones, 3 beams. Knock it down. Where I'm standing here will be the sink and the worktop. Yeah, dispose of all of this stone. I'm going to put it in the car, take it over the dump. We got a dump less than a mile away, so I'll get rid of all this bit by bit, I think. But yes, I'll go for 100 minutes, I think. It's kind of fine. Oh my God, yeah. The things that go on in life, isn't it? The things that go on in life. Yeah, I hope you like the live stream. I'd like to do plenty more in the future. I really would. We've done 100 minutes. It's not bad. 100 minutes. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Boom. Cheers. Right, I'll just shut this thing off up there in the corner. See you guys.